This is the newest bed I've just completed. Gonna add one more right there. But I've got this one. All the dirt over there is planted with corn that hasn't sprouted yet. Here's a couple of squashes and a Japanese pickling cucumber. The nasturtiums have really started going crazy in here. All those flowers are nasturtium flowers. And then these are all various bush beans. The artichokes are growing. And we have a little baby artichoke here. And the tobaccos that I planted right here are going crazy. Garlics right here haven't done shit. They appear to be dying. Collard greens exploded. I've had 3 people come and get collard greens from me, and they just grow faster than I can cut them. I have a couple more squashes planted here, acorns and butternuts, and more squashes over there. These are all Charente melons. These are like a little softball-sized cantaloupe-style melon, and they have just started climbing the trellis today. Kara's got some hanging strawberry pots. The tomatoes are starting to take off. These are big rainbow tomatoes, and they're climbing up the trellis like they're supposed to. We've got these huge marigolds that are 3 feet tall right now, and they just keep growing. All these mammoth dills that were not doing shit forever all of a sudden just took off a couple of weeks ago, and now they're huge and flowering. These are all our Nero Toscano kale. I've removed most of the bok choys because they all flowered, but these are all flowering bok choy that I left up for the bees. The bees seem to like their little flowers. I harvested all of my big dill out of here and made dill vinegar. And then I've still got a bunch of fennel. All that green stuff is fennel. And these squashes are really taking off, as are the Savoy cabbage. And I don't know what squash that is over there. I think it's a summer squash. Or it might be a patty pan. I don't know. I planted a bunch of peas that appear all to be dying. Never made any peas. And then a few different kinds of tomatoes here. The lettuces are still just really going for it, and they haven't bolted yet, which is really amazing because it's been really hot. That's more, I think, spaghetti squash. Or no, those are Japanese pickling cucumbers. That's what those are. Over here we have more tomatoes, and the fava beans are coming in. These are all fava beans that are finally growing. The fava beans didn't get very tall yet. I dug up most of my onions and replanted them in better dirt, and they seem to be really enjoying that. And these onions are ones I didn't dig up, and they seem to be making some nice bulbs here. I think those are Walla Wallas. My beets and carrots aren't growing very fast, but they're alive. I dug up all the dirt and planted new seeds. And then all my chilies are really thriving. These are all Big Jim back here, and Sandia, and then I have a bunch of other varieties here: Hungarian hot wax and yellow wax and banana peppers, and a variety called Tequila Sunrise. These beans, these are the ones that really started going when you were still here, and they just stopped growing, and all the leaves are doing this stupid bullshit where they look like they're dying. So I was about to pull them out of the ground and just kill them all. But they've got new growth on the ends that are not damaged. These ones look nice and healthy. So I'm probably going to give them another couple of weeks before I decide to kill them. I did pull all the beans that were right here because they were shitty. And I planted these 4 little stunted tomato plants to see if they grow. These are more chilies, shishitos, And then these are all Chimayo. And these chilies are way happier than my chilies were at this time last year. So I'm going to have a big chili harvest. The hollyhocks are insane this year. These are like 7 feet tall, and they're just starting to open this week. Big, nice, dark purple flowers. This is our bee fountain, and the bees really enjoy it. Some more squashes over here, and some kales, and this is bee balm, Monardispa, and a potted big tobacco plant that doesn't seem to be very happy. It's already flowering. And then more cucumbers and zinnias and bee balm and marigolds. Oh, and the last thing is planted a bunch of dogbane right here to make a border, and it seems to be really happy. And then the potatoes are also pretty happy. They've all flowered. They're all making potatoes now. So that's COVID Garden, June 2021.